Hey, welcome to today's daily sprint. We're talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning, and we are diving in. We're diving into rejection proof. And today, in the next couple of videos that you'll see, we're going to be diving into what rejection is, why we fear it so much, and how to deal with it, including today's daily sprint. So, first off, I wanted to set out and understand why rejection is so feared, and there's three reasons. And when I say feared, like, I know friends that are like what I call bulls or sharks. I mean, these guys would take a bullet or have risked taking a bullet for the country. Some of our police officers that actually, they see action. I mean, I'm talking like strong people. But when it comes to rejection, it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do sales or put myself out there or whatnot. So I'm really glad that the author dove into why, because the typical way to deal with rejection, if you just kind of look at like the personal development or things like that, motivational speaking, is the traditional dogma is rejection happens, it's not personal, get over it. But here's the thing, rejection is ranked above physical pain, above loneliness and illness to people. So it's not just something we get over, okay? Or you're not weak if you fear rejection or you don't do things because of rejection. So I'm going to talk to you about three things that the author brings up. Scientific reasons why we fear rejection. Number one is when we're rejected, we don't have anyone to blame. We can't blame the economy. We can't blame the market. So what do? We do one of two things. We either blame ourselves, guilt, and then we feel guilt and shame, or we blame another person or the person that rejected us, which is anger. Well, who wants to live angry or out of guilt or shame? Those are horrific emotions. So we tend to back away from situations that would put us in rejection, even if those are situations that can do great and amazing things for ourselves or for the world. Number two, our brains interpret rejection as actual physical pain. The University of Michigan did a study and found that, like, if you burn yourself, actual pain, or stick yourself with a pin or something like that, break an ankle, your body's going to release opioids. We've done experiments, and rejection experiments, and those same opioids are released when we experience mental rejection. So our brain interprets it, physical pain, and emotional pain, the exact same way. Unbelievable. So of course we're gonna fear that. Number three, our brains are built to avoid pain at all costs. Okay, it's very, very tough to chase pleasure over pain or chase goodness over avoiding pain. That's why when we see a deadly snake, it's hardwired, or we see a spider, it doesn't even have to be deadly, or if a lion comes into your house, sounds crazy, but if it happened, evolution teaches us to run away from those things. It's built into our brain. Okay, there's very few humans on the face of the earth where a tarantula can come down. They're just gonna be like, tarantula, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, just thinking of that, man, my heart's racing. Do you see what I'm saying? So we run away from pain. So we're built evolutionary wise to, if there's rejection that has to do with that, no, I'm out. Count me out. So those are three scientifically sound reasons why we're built to avoid rejection. So what can we do about it? We're going to talk about increasing our rejection resiliency and actually getting rid of those fears altogether, because those fears are archaic. One thing, and this is just a tiny bonus, we're going to get into much, much more meat and potatoes into how to overcome your fear of rejection. But right now what you can do is just think, all right, why not? I pick up the phone, they tell me to get lost. What happens? You're not bit, you're not gonna have crazy venom in your brain, in your blood. You're not gonna die. Nothing happens. Nothing happens if you are rejected. You ask that girl of your dreams out, and she says, "Get lost." Okay, we're left exactly the way we are right now. So that's a good little nugget that's gonna help you overcome rejection. But I'm telling you, that's just a preview to what's coming. So please like, comment, share. Let me know what you thought of today's episode. Would really, really appreciate to hear that. If you thought it sucked, give me some rejection. Give me some rejection. Be like, dude, that video blew. That video was horrible. That's cool. That will help me overcome my fear of rejection. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great growth-driven rest of your week.